MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Tommy Hunter is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
First pitch, 7:07.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way.
No.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1-1.
DeYoung is off at first with 2 away. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cards strand a couple. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got 9 RBIs in this series already, which is just electric. Every time he comes to the plate, it seems like he's driving somebody in. Saying he's been hot is a huge understatement.
Michael Wacha will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting second.
Standing in, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
And now Bryce Harper, man at first for him following the 1-out single. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His career line against Waka. He's 2 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Wong is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Bader has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Michael Waka, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Bader leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count still at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto, as
Leading
they'll
up
have
for
5,
the
6, and
Phillies,
7 here to start the
catcher,
home half of the second.
JT
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Carpenter over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now a drive by Franco, deep left field, and that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Tommy Hunter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Waka comes set. Here's the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
That's a strike.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Again, a 1-2. Hit out toward second. Hernandez has it. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Line drive base hit. Goldschmidt is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher,
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swing and a line drive. He's set. The 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. But foul. The 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. McCutchen aboard here at first with nobody out. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. This one's down to third. Carpenter has it. Wong for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now the pitch. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His fourth long ball of this series, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Good waste pitch. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. Bronco fields it cleanly. On to first, and it sails right by him. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Bader.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now back.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the fourth, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat, and they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The third baseman,
digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Right side hit hard. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
And that's waved at and missed. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1-1.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you could see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tommy Hunter. As he puts it on the ground to third. Carpenter scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Waka gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Grounded up the first baseline. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. In there, 0-1. Goldschmidt stands at first with 1 out. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Line drive to left.
Dexter.
McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 3. Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. Popped straight up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell
Now
behind early 1-2.
Right,
didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His 2nd of the game, and it's now 6-3. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout after the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Alex Reyes, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Alex Reyes.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High chopper to third. Carpenter charging this one. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Six runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman,
I'm sure
7.
his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
In now, Michael Franco. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Wong. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Colton.
First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Line to the right side. But foul. Ready on 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. The
Now
next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The pitcher, Alex.
Jose Martinez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
38, Jose Martinez.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Martinez, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. And he watches a cold 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your
John
attention,
Gant
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, John Gant.
In now, Odubel Herrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. The 3-2 one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Herrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit to first. The second for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Ready with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Gene Segura, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They still lead it 6-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Here's Matt Carpenter, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Dominguez is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Bryce Harper will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something
going to the World
Series. He just
Series.
couldn't pull the trigger on that
Good
fastball.
morning, bro. You up early grinding.
Stepping in now, Reese Hoskins.
Welcome to the stream. Wavy Jordan, what it do? Wavy Jordan. Yes, the Washington Nationals are in the World Series. The what it do? Teddy Bear Gamer. What's up, buddy? All right, welcome to the stream. Yes, the Houston Astros are up 2-1 on the Yankees. In the real life, on the game, it's a tied series between the Astros and Yankees. And if I'm lucky, I'm going to go up 3-1. So I might be going back to the World Series myself on the game.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
We battled all the way through. We struggled a lot, man. And I'm still hoping we can win this game. I want us to go up 3.
The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0.
It might be down, but
hit sharply on the ground to the left. But he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Maikel Franco will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to short. Backhanded. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Hoskins at second. Franco at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Marcell Ozuna will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-2 home. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to third. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman.
Here's Colton Wong now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, and that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Grounded foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cards strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Drew Butera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Drew Butera.
windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, and 1, here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Shot toward right center. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Jairo Munoz is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth.
Munoz.
David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Robertson.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch misses down below the knees.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Line toward the alley in left center. McCutchen is there. Run away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tommy Hunter in line for the victory if things finish as they are. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. St. Louis, good night.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Phillies have taken a 3-1 lead in this league championship series. Tommy Hunter pitches well enough to get the W. Michael Wacha struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tommy Hunter. The save to David Robertson. The loss goes to Michael Wacha. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.